Oh my God, I'm tired. As you can see by the powder on my face, I've been grinding away at fiberglass. It gets everywhere. I didn't videotape the whole thing just because the dust would have ruined the cameras. It's something you have to really prepare for. You can't just jump in and start grinding. You have to have all the right safety gear. You have to have everything prepared to where you don't get dust everywhere. I've been doing this for 2 days, probably over the 2 days, probably 9 hours, maybe a little less, maybe 8. But I'm whipped. This is hard work, but it's moving along. It's progressing slowly but surely. As you can see, I have a Tyvek suit on. This is an absolute must. You will sweat like crazy. I'm soaked to the bone. Make sure you drink plenty of water. You need to make sure you have a breathing mask, which with fiberglass you can get away with standard breathing masks, but I use the particulate filter from 3M. I just take this has the charcoal in it, which actually will work for, what do you call it, vapors and stuff like that when you're doing poly, but I'm going to get new ones whenever I start doing the poly, but this just keeps this stuff out of your face. Also, I have a set of goggles, which are right there. I just finished blowing it out, so they're covered up, but man, they bog up a lot. As you can see, this is really gross. It looks like freshly fallen snow on the inside. I have emptied that canister 3 times, and that is a huge canister. And what happens is when you vacuum it up, it clogs up the filter. You have to blow it out. So it's kind of a slow-going process. What I've figured out, if I take my air blower with me inside and start grinding, what I do is I just keep blowing it to the back of the boat to where it creates a little vortex, and that way I can vacuum it out of one big swoop. So, oh my God, I'm tired. So, what have I got done? Well, okay, so if there's the transom, I have got the whole transom ground and prepped. All that junk right there is just debris. The only thing I have not done is cut this lip off. It will take about 5 minutes. I just did not get to that. I got the lip on the bottom cut out. I'm really thinking about doing some type of sea cast for the back, but I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to pour it to get all the nooks and crannies. I might just end up doing wood just to be done with it, but I really would like to do a sea cast transom. But what I've done is I've ground. You see all this right in here. This is the builds. There used to be motor mounts coming up. You have to make sure you grind down to good fiberglass. The problem with it is a lot of this I was having a problem with delamination. Like, here's the 2 motor mounts. They're kind of hard to see, but there's 2 shadows where the motor mounts used to be. There's really thick fiberglass all the way around it. Well, you can actually see a little bit right here. You see how it's feathered or feathering or pulling up. There's actually water underneath that. I had a lot of delamination under this second layer of fiberglass on top of the hull. So let me see, I've done all this side to side, all the bilge. I've got up to this spot right here, and then I had to pull up this spot. I was smelling this stuff that smelled like cat pee, like you wouldn't believe, man. It was gross. Well, underneath here was the wettest foam of all, and the most rot as far as that. And it still stinks right now. It's still drying out, and that would explain why it still smells, because the ski locker false floor is up there too. I'll have to take it out. Look how much the white stuff is. I've cleaned this out 4 times. I covered the gauges up, hopefully to try to help it. But man, this looks like snow in here, like powder snow. So there's the beginning of the fuel tank. I've ground all the way up to here. You can see where that little spot in the Pookie mark, and I've ground about right there. I've gone through 2 36 grit grinding wheels, which is not too terribly bad, but it's bad. I mean, it's hardcore stuff. The 36 grit seems to take it down quite a bit. I thought about going with a 7-inch grinder with a 36 grit wheel, but the problem is it would have just gone through too fast. And this is working. It's just taking some time, and it's not that big of a deal. So my plan is to get this completely ground out and then bed my stringers before I cut my lip off where my deck goes, because that way I'm going to use some way to get it across and make the stringers higher than the deck would, get it across to the deck, and then mark it, and then cut the stringers to deck height. Then I can go around and cut off my lip and then regrind that crap, wash it out, and then start over. So anyway, that's where I am. This is a short video this week. Now I still have to cut all this stuff out. I'm just going to wait till I get up there when I'm grinding, and then I'll cut it out then, and then cut out the rest of that little bit part of that deck up on front. Like I said, I'll worry about that later. So that's how it goes. I'm kind of feeling like this is never going to get done right now, but it will. My goal is Memorial Day, so help me keep on track, guys.